Temperatures currently in the upper 70s across the Memphis metro right now. A bit of a sort of still cooler reading for this time of the day. Usually we've been in the 80s, if not even the 90s by this time over the last couple of weeks. But cloudier skies are keeping us here on that cooler side of things, as well as northeasterly winds at nearly 15 miles per hour. Just like yesterday, we are going to be a little bit below average here. This time, I think more of us in the upper 80s. Still a few spots that should hit 90 or so, particularly within Mississippi, but it is going to still be, I think, generally below average in pretty much every major area within the Mid-South. 81 degrees, the feels-like temperature, a very small and appreciable margin there of only about 2 degrees, 65 for the dew point, and staying below 70 all throughout the morning is something that we also have not seen much of, but it is an encouraging sign here for comfortable conditions. Most of us here still in the upper 70s, but we do have a couple of spots such as Clarksdale, Oxford, Covington, and Forest City that are at or in the 80s range. The heat index is not really being felt for the most part. Aside from down in Clarksdale, we still kind of have this sort of very nearby bordering zone of higher temperatures and higher heat indices to the south, and it looks like it will be making it about as far north and west as Clarksdale. Oxford remains to be seen, but a little bit hotter there, whereas the majority of the region is still going to be in a very comfortable and cooler than usual range. 92 the average high here today, and I think in terms of actual temperatures, even down in the Delta regions in Mississippi, we should be below this point, maybe feeling a little bit hotter in the mid-90s, but most of us here should have a heat index of around, say, 91 to 92, which is about as low as a heat index reading that we have seen in, again, several weeks' time. Now, today we are looking for, again, a little bit of a spread with slightly cooler conditions to the north and a bit hotter to the south. Dyersburg maybe only getting up to the lower 80s for those highs. Cloud cover that is heavy right now, as we saw in our camera earlier, but it is going to be fading away here within the Memphis metro soon enough, because north of Memphis and Shelby County, we don't have really all that much in the sky here. These clouds will be lifting, or at least moving off to the south and east. That stationary front here still generally present over some of those southern states. That is sort of responsible for that divide in temperatures here just immediately to our south and central Mississippi, but it will also prevent us here from really seeing anything too hot and anything too wet, because it looks like the moisture associated with this boundary is off to the north and east as we look for the Alabama-Tennessee border there to contain more of a sort of chance there of some showers and storms. So overall, it is going to be a dry day, maybe a little bit of cloud cover here that we're seeing now, but really not looking for any of that to produce rain. The heat index of around 92 is what we expect with today's forecast, featuring again in Memphis, the upper 80s with winds continuing out of the northeast, generally sunny conditions within the next hour or so. Our forecast models not really picking up on any sort of rainfall additionally through the rest of this week, but I think Saturday is going to be a day to watch really all throughout the day for a few pop-up chances of showers and storms. We're dry by next week, much hotter, all the while not really being influenced by Tropical Storm Bertha, which is not too far away, but is about to sort of reach the end of the road here as it shortly moves inland to parts of Texas, bringing some very, at least so far, minimal impacts to those regions. 74 for tonight, mostly cloudy skies. The winds are going to still remain out of the east-northeast, but they will be slowing down a little bit, and I do think we're just a smidge warmer now for Friday, more of us in the 90s than the 80s. Saturday will be the turning point here, not just for those shower and storm chances, of which I think we'll have that pop-up risk throughout most of the day, nothing that is too strong, but also for those temperatures that will be steadily rising back into the mid to upper 90s for the end of the weekend and the start of next week. Rain chances still looking very low for that time, but 98 on Monday, 99 on Tuesday. A heat index that is at least going to be at 100 degrees is what we can say this far ahead of time. It remains to be seen if we'll see anything close to like what last Monday and Tuesday had brought to the region, but definitely prepare for hotter than what we're experiencing right now, those sort of conditions in the forecast by then.